Hi there, it's me Sanjay here. Welcome to AI Masterclass Series Day 3. So this session is about Python programming and computer vision and its library. Okay, so and first of all, apologies guys. So yesterday we can't able to start the session even. I'm really sorry for that because of my laptop. I think so. So now I changed my laptop and a new internet source. I think today it won't be a problem. Okay, sorry guys, and thank you so much for the people who are all present here. Even though yesterday we have faced some of the problem. So thank you so much for the people. Okay, so I hope it is audible, guys. If it is audible, if it is clear, you just post it's audible, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so before that, I would like to welcome the people who are all present here. First of all, here we have Reshma. Hi, Reshma. And Rajendra Kumar. Hi, good evening. And Vishal Abhinav. Hi, good evening. And Mirshad Monu. Hi, good evening. And Raju. Hi. And Naveen. Hi. Uma. Hi. Cyril. Hi. Sai Bhavana. Hi. Gokul Anand. Hi. Abib. Hi. Hello, guys. Hello, all. And Yummy, hi. Thank you so much, Yummy, for posting. It's okay, sir. So it's really wonderful. Thank you so much. And Vijit, hi. Asap, ASP, Meditate, hi. And Sai Harsha Reddy, hi. Thank you so much for posting. No problem. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. A lot of people are posting. It's audible. Okay, so without wasting time, so let us directly jump onto the session, guys. So first of all, before going on to the session, there is an announcement regarding attendance link. Attendance link will be available around 4:30 p.m. once in the live chat or in the description box. Once the session is completed, start filling up the attendance form. Okay, so until then, please don't rush up for the attendance form. Okay, so let us directly jump on to the hands-on, guys. So here we are going to work on a Python programming. So before going for this, ideally, so as we have already discussed about some of the notebooks which you can able to use it for writing a Python program, right? So what is the thing is like just for an overview, so I'm going to list down what are the notebooks which you can able to use it for Python programming. Number one, Python. Ideally, this is what we are going to explore now, because whenever we used to configure this ideally properly in your command window, that can be used in a PyCharm. That same environment can be used in PyCharm. That can be used from the command window. So there are multi-purpose. That is the first one. So Python ideally, which we are going to explore. And number two, which one is Anaconda Navigator with Jupyter Notebook. Number three, Anaconda Navigator with Spider Notebook. And number four, which was, that is Microsoft Visual Studio Code. And fifth one, which is Google Colab, that is online notebook. And sixth one, which is a PyCharm. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this, and I hope you are super ready for hands-on. So if you are super ready for the session, you just post, I'm super ready, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so these are all the notebooks. Out of these notebooks, we are going to explore this Python 3.9. So another main tips, or you can take it like short notes, which you want to know, because guys, whenever we are working on machine learning or deep learning using a Python programming, we used to have lot of libraries. So whenever while handling our libraries, we may face some of the problems. Like what does mean by the problem, Sanjay? So what it is mean that whenever you used to have a very latest version of Python, you may face some of the problem like that latest version of Python. So some of the library may not support the latest version of Python. So there are some of the constraints too. So that's why while talking about a Python programming, so don't go for very latest version each and every time. Please, my suggestion, so based on my experience, so please go for any stable versions. So stable version in the sense Python 3.5, 3.6, and then 3.7. Okay, so that's why we are not going for this Python 3.9. So I hope you find out that you know the reason now. Okay, thank you so much, Sibin, Grace, and then Syed, and then Reshma for posting super ready, Sanjay. It's wonderful. Okay, Sri Lakshmi, thank you. Okay. So let us go for the installation, guys. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to install a stable version of Python. So Python 3. Let us choose 3.7.8. Okay. So first of all, in Google, you just type python.org/downloads. Okay. You just visit the site. So I'll post it in the live also. Okay, please visit python.org/downloads, and after that you just go down. Okay, on scroll down. So here it is showing looking for specific release. So here you just want to choose Python 3.7.8. So which is the thing I'm going to choose. So you just choose Python 3.7.8. Okay, so you just select that Python 3.7.8. So I'm repeating again, guys, Python 3.7.8. So I'll go slow. Okay, so once it is chosen, so it will show the files. So out of files, so here there is option called Windows x86-64 executable installer. Okay, you just click this, guys. Okay, so with Windows x86-64 executable installer. Okay, the people who already installed Python 3.9 or any other version, so please have that as it is, but please follow my session, guys. So follow our session. This Python 3.7, please install this Python 3.7.8. Okay, so once it has been downloaded, you just click that. So now we are going to install it in our laptop. So while installing, don't forget to add this, guys. Don't forget to check this. Add Python 3.7 to path. So what does mean by that? It's simple, guys. For an example, if you want to access a Python from your command window, you need to configure in your environmental variables. That is the meaning of this add Python 3.7 to path. So that's why don't forget to check this. You just please check this and click install now. Okay, so I hope you all following me, guys. If you have did this up to now, so if you are super clear up to now, you just post super clear Sanjay in your live chat, or you just post I did it Sanjay in your live chat. You just complete this installation, guys. Okay, for people, some people I'm repeating again, so you just please visit python.org/downloads, that website. So on that website, we just want to choose, you should not go for very latest version called 3.9.7. So instead, we are going to go for a very stable version, which is Python 3.7.8, which is where it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay, you just want to click this Python 3.7.8. Once it is chosen, here we need to choose the file by Windows x86-64 executable installer. Okay, you just want to click this. Okay, so we just want to click that so that the file will be downloaded, and you just click that and you just install it. Okay, for the people who didn't understand, so that's why I've given again. Okay, so yeah, yeah, it's installing still. Okay, so I think a lot of people have got this. Okay, so I did it, Sanjay, I did super clear, super clear, super clear. It's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. Om Patel, Gokul, Anand, and Utsav, and Prerina, thank you, and Anuj Sharma. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Okay. So the people who are all using Jupyter Notebook, that is also fine. Okay. Please use it now. Okay. Okay. It's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mudasir and Gokul Anand. I downloaded it. It's wonderful. Okay. So now we have done, guys. Okay. Once it is done, you just click close. Okay. So now, up to now, what we did, we just installed a Python. So to check it out, to write a basic program. So how to do that? So from the IDE. So for that, you just type IDE in the search box once the installation is completed. Okay, IDLE. So here it's showing Python, ideally Python 3.7 of 64-bit. You just click that. So once you have clicked that, you will get ideally, okay, Python 3.7 ideally window. Okay, so yeah, so this is the shell window, guys. So here in the shell window, so shell window will be helpful for observing the output. Okay, so it will be helpful for observing the output, or it will be helpful for executing the basic commands, single line commands, or it will be helpful for to check whether we have installed a library properly or not. So these kind of thing can be done from the shell window. For an example, so basic program like a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to a plus b, and you can execute like single line commands. Okay, so print of c. Okay, answer is 11. So this is the purpose of using shell, guys. But if you want to write the number of lines of program, you can go for like file and the new file. Here you can able to write a new programs like same as like a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to a plus b, and print of c. Okay, so that's it, and then let us run. So run module, so click OK, so save it. Okay, so here the extension which is going to be .py, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put like a base sick. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So now we got the output in the shell window. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. Okay, so 11. So and the people who are all using Ubuntu, so please try to install it via the command like apt-get install IDLE3. Okay, so if you are using Ubuntu kind of Linux, you just use the command like apt. Of course, people who are all using Linux, I think you all know the command. So apt-get space install space IDLE3. Okay, you just use the command so that IDLE will be installed in your laptop. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the IDLE, guys. Now let us move on to the command window. So what is the purpose of going for the command window? Because whenever we are used to write a Python program, whenever you are using a deep learning and such things, it requires a lot of computational power. So on the time you can't even use a PyCharm. So because it will consume more power than that. So that's why it is better to access it from the command window. It is better to run the training process from the command window. It is very simple and it won't consume much power like a PyCharm. Okay, so that's why I'm going to show you the concepts, like how to configure your Python to be accessible from the command window. So those things I'm going to show it to you. So first of all, to check it out, what you are going to do is you just search and you just open the command window, guys. Okay, in search box you just type cmd and you just open the command window. Okay, and you just type Python. Okay, so Python and then enter. How many of you people got this? So if you guys got this, that is really great. That Python which is already configured in your environmental variables properly, that shows that. Okay, so the people who didn't got, you just post I didn't get Sanjay, or else if you got this in your command window, so whenever you are typing Python and then enter, so you should get this Python 3.7.8. The people, the people who got this, you just put IGT. If you didn't got this, you just put I didn't got that. Okay, so you just post it in the live chat, guys, so that it will be hands-on. Okay, you are going to do, and I'm going to check it out whether the people done or not. Okay, so please don't hesitate to post it in the comments. Okay, if you got this, so whenever you are used to type Python, and if you got this Python 3.7.8, you just post IGT. If you didn't get this, you just post I didn't get Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, thank you so much, Sarath, Kavya, and Anubhav, and Anushka, and Bhavesh, Shruti. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the people who posted IGT. Thank you so much, Vaishnav, for mentioning my name, that I got it, Sanjay. Okay, guys, let us move on to the next part. So what is the next part is, if the people didn't get this output, or if we want to install a library. So if you want to install a library, that library can be installed from the interpreter. So for an example, the people who are all using Anaconda, for that they have we have that interpreter called Conda interpreter. For the people who are all using normal Python, so you have pip interpreter, so Python interpreter, so PIP. Okay, so how to install the library? So now I'm going to teach you how to install a library. So we are going to learn a lot more interesting stuff which is not being taught in any course, guys. So please stay attentive. Okay, so now, so I'm going to show you how to configure the environmental variables. So let us show, guys. So first of all, in the search you just type IDLE. Okay, so ideally 3.7, you make sure whether you have installed this version or not. Okay, and right click it and open file location, or you can go here. Okay, so you just click open file location. Okay, I'm repeating again. So in the search, type IDLE and go for open file location. So once you have clicked the open, once you have gone into this open file location, it will show this directory. Okay, on this directory, again right click this IDLE and click open file location. It will get back you to it will bring you to the core directory of the Python, because a lot of people will face the problem, Sanjay, I don't know where I have installed the Python. So that's why I'm showing this way. So ideally type in the search box, right click and open file location, again right click, again open file location. Okay, so you will be in this page. So core directory where the files such as DLL, docs, include, libs, scripts, TCL tools. So these are all the files. So here this python.exe, which is a main file. Okay, so whenever we used to configure, whenever we used to access that Python from the command window, so we used to get that Python 3.7.8, right? So that is the thing which we got from the exe. That is already we have configured that environmental variables properly, because we have checked that add path to the the variable to the path, right? So that's why it is done. Okay, so now so let us open the environmental variables, guys, because there is another procedure or another main thing we need to do is configuring environmental variables for pip, because we have already configured for Python. So let us check whether it is need to be configured for pip as well, so that we can able to install a library. Okay, so what we'll do is, so let us open environmental variables. Okay, you just type envir. Okay, so here it will show the option like edit the system environmental variables. Okay, so will we cover ECV today? Yes, of course, I Harsha, definitely. Okay, so edit the system environmental variables. You just open this, edit the system environmental variables. Okay, so here there is an option called environment variables button. Okay, under this advanced category, here there is an option called environment variables. Okay, you just want to click this. Okay, and here there is a user variables and the system variables. You can configure it in anywhere. So you just locate path, guys, PATH, path. Okay, so you just double click that path, so you can able to see this, guys. So you can able to see this two folders. So you just want to make sure whether these two folders are there or not, script folder and Python 3.7 folder, because if it is not so, then we need to configure it. Okay, so if you have not got, whenever you used to type Python in a command prompt, if you didn't get the output, and if you want to also use multiple Python versions, because in my old laptop I used to have Python 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.9. Okay, so guys, if you want to shift your Python, so these are all advanced bonus parts, guys, so please stay attentive. Okay, so what is the thing is, if you want to use different Python, so different Pythons, if you want to give the priority, so based on your project, so because whenever you used to create or develop a project in a certain Python version, if you are trying it with another Python version, you will face some kind of error, because the syntax may be upgraded. So that's why, so we need to have that knowledge as well. So that's why I'm giving this lecture to you. Okay, if you are using different Python, so you just want to copy the path, so that new path, and you just want to click new and you just want to paste it, because since I have already have this guy, so Python 3.7 is there, and Python 3.7 scripts folder is there. So what is the scripts folder? So here there is a folder, there is a file name called pip, guys. So what is meant by this pip? So pip is nothing but that Python interpreter. So it will be helpful for installing a libraries. Okay, since it has already been configured properly, because two directories are there. One is Python 3.7 directory, and then Python 3.7 slash scripts directory. So the two directory which has already been configured. If you are using multiple Python, you just also configure, and you can move up and you can move down. So here Python 3.7 is the first priority. If there is Python 3.6 is also pasted here, Python 3.6 and then Python 3.6 slash scripts. So two folder is there. You can move up that two directory up, so that the priority will be given to 3.6 version. Okay, I hope you guys got this. Okay, so click OK. Okay, come out. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now we have configured the Python environment properly. Now I'm going to show you how to install a library, and how to uninstall, how to install based on the versions and those things, and how to check it out whether we have installed a library or properly or not. So you just type cmd, guys, cmd, but you just open this command prompt as an administrator. So you just click run as administrator. So we are opening the command prompt as an administrator. Select administrator. So we are opened the command window as an administrator, because you may face some of the problem, or like you may have some of the permission errors and those things. So that's why we are opening that command prompt as an administrator. Okay, so what you are going to do is, now we are going to install a library. So how we can able to install a library? It's simple. So you can use the pip command. So pip space install space the library name. So what is the library we are going to use? So for an example, here we are also going to use OpenCV library, right? So OpenCV. So OpenCV hyphen Python. So everyone need to follow, guys. You just want to install it. What is the command? Pip space install space OpenCV hyphen Python. Okay, please install this. Okay, so Sanjay, please slow your pace. Yes, of course, depend corner. So thank you so much. I got this. Okay, so see this, guys. So what is the thing I have done? So I have opened the command window as an command prompt as an administrator, and I've written a command like pip space install space OpenCV space OpenCV hyphen Python. Okay, this is the command, guys. Okay, I'll post it in the live chat as well. Okay, so pip space install space OpenCV hyphen Python. So this is the command which will be helpful for installing OpenCV library and then NumPy library in our Python. Okay, so now it is installed now. Okay, so now if you want to check it out whether we have installed the library properly or not, so how to check that? So it's also simple. So you just type first of all you just want to go into the shell, so Python shell. Okay, so Python, enter. So you will be in the shell window. So here you can check it out whether the library is imported properly or not. So it's simple. So import space numpy. Okay, the first library I'm checking out. So there is no error, which means that numpy library which is already installed properly, and now we have imported it. Okay, and okay, so I'll increase the font now. Okay, so font size. I think it is visible for you now, guys. Okay, so import numpy. So and then let us check whether we have installed the computer vision library properly or not. So type import space cv2. Okay, that is also, it is not showing any error. So which means we have installed two libraries properly. So it is a two-in-one library. Okay, so OpenCV library, which is the command cv2, and then numpy library, that is numpy. So import numpy, which is not given an error, same as like import cvd is also not given an error. So which means that we have installed that library properly. Okay, the library is also properly installed, and we have also got this now. Okay, so Pranesh, if you got this pip is not recognized as an internal or external command, please check your environmental variables. Okay, on the environmental variables, I think there is no that folder like a Python scripts folder. You just copy the directory and you just click the new button and you just paste it. Okay, guys, if you guys got this up to now, you just post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, if you are clear up to now and if you guys got this up to now, so you just post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, and then what we are going to do, so let us check different libraries, guys. So which the library I haven't installed still now, so matplotlib. Okay, what is the error, guys? I got the error called no module named matplotlib, which means that matplotlib library which is not found. Okay, so if you want to install it, again use the same command. Okay, so before using the same command, we need to come out from the shell window. So okay, don't forget that. Okay, so control is it and then enter. So control is it and then enter, so that you will come out from the shell window. So out after coming out from the shell window, you just install that matplotlib library. So pip space install space matplotlib library. Okay, so it will install. Okay, so downloading matplotlib 3.4.3. So it is downloading, and it's also downloading pillow 6. So it will install every dependent libraries so in a single command. Same for Ubuntu shell. Yes, of course, Dhananjay, right? Yeah, so yes, of course, same command, guys. You can also use the same command in the Ubuntu as well. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Teja and Mudasar, Ranjit, Bhavani and Akash, Anuj. It's wonderful. There are a lot of people have done this. It's really clear, guys. Okay, super. Okay, so now we have installed matplotlib. Again, if you want to check it out, so Python, come into the shell window, import space library name, so matplotlib. Okay, it doesn't show any error, which means we have installed the library properly. Okay, so now let us do another thing, guys. If you want to check out the library version, because definitely, guys, the people who are all going to work on a Python project, they'll face a lot of problem regarding this versions. So that's why if you want to check out the library's version, how can I check it out? So it's simple, guys. So first of all, we need to import the certain library, and you can put the library name, so matplotlib dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. Okay, so this is the command to check out the version, guys. So what is the matplotlib library version? That is 3.4.3. So okay, so let us check what is the OpenCV library version. So for me, okay, so what is the version which I have installed? So for check it out, so for checking out, so import cv2. Okay, so library which has been imported, and if you want to check out the version, cv2 dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. Okay, the library computer vision library version is 4.5.3. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. Okay, and reminding, so if you want to check out the other library version, same procedure. Okay, import numpy and then numpy dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. So okay, so now we have learned how to import a library and how to check out the versions of the library. So now I'm going to show you how to uninstall a library and how to install a library based on its version. It's also simple, guys. Control is it and then enter, come out from the shell window and type the command pip space uninstall space matplotlib. Okay, it is asking for yes or no. You just type Y and then enter. So successfully uninstalled matplotlib. So now let us check, guys. So let us check whether we have uninstalled or not. So Python. So let us try to import a matplotlib. So matplotlib, enter. So what is the error which we got, guys? No module named matplotlib because we have uninstalled it. Okay, so now if you want to install a certain library based on its version, how can we do that? It's simple. Pip space, same command. Okay, pip space install space matplotlib double equals to that version number. So you can give the version number like 3.4.3. Okay, what is the purpose? So for an example, if I am telling you, don't install the TensorFlow which is 1.550, don't install 2.14, 2.10 version. Guys, please install the TensorFlow version of 1.15.3. So if I'm telling that, you should not install pip space install space TensorFlow. You should install like pip space install space that TensorFlow name double equals to that version. Okay, and then enter. Okay, installing collected packages matplotlib. Okay, so we have done this, guys. So from this concept, what are the stuffs we have learned? First of all, we have installed a library. Sorry, first of all, we have installed a Python, and we have configured the environmental variables in the environmental variables. We have configured the Python in the environmental variables, and we have accessed the Python from the command window, and we have explored a basic about shell, and then a basic about what to say, basic about shell, and then writing a basic program on the notebook. And then fifth one, we have learned to install a library, how to install a library, and how to uninstall a library, and how to install a library based on its version, and how to import a library, and how to import and check out the library's versions. So 8 things we have learned from this first part of the session. Guys, if you guys completely cleared about these concepts, so you just post any fire emojis in the live chat. Okay, so that'll be good. That will be great. Okay, so for installing a library, pip install library name. Uninstalling a library, pip uninstall that library name. And if you want to install a version, library version, the pip install that library name double equals to that version number. Okay, so these are all the steps, guys. I hope we have learned about 8 topics now, up to now. So if you are completely clear about that, you just post that fire emojis in the live chat. Okay, please do it as a hands-on also, guys. That will be very helpful to you. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Okay, guys, and people who really want to post it in the post it in the group, definitely will post it out. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so thank you so much, Priya and Dheeraj and Pidoju and Anubhav. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the people for posting that fire emojis. It's wonderful. And some people are posting that to go slow. Yes, of course, definitely I'll go slow. Okay, guys, I hope you are clear with the first part, and now let us go for the second part, guys. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, so let us explore some of the very basic Python program. Okay, so here, what is the first program is adding a two numbers. It's very simple. Okay, so whenever we used to create a new Python program, you just simply open ideally and you just start writing a program. So okay, add two numbers is here. So edit with ideally and edit with ideally 3.7. So here it's simple, right? So which we have already done. So a is equal to 2.5, b is equal to 6.5, and add is equal to a plus b. So this is all about run module. Okay, 8.9. So likewise, it is just a basic program. So so this is all very simple, and getting an input from the user. So what is mean by that? It's simple, guys. So for an example, on the previous program, so the previous program which we have seen, give me a sec, I'll increase the font size. Okay, I think it is visible now. Okay, so what we are going to do is a is equal to 2.5, b is equal to 6.4, add is equal to a plus b, print of add. So that is what we have did, right? So we have given the data as a default, and in the system itself we have given the data. But whereas if you want to get the data from the user, okay, so how to do that? Okay, so let us open the second program again. Okay, so how to get the user data from the user? Okay, so previously, so here we got the output, different output, whereas for getting an input from the user, it's simple. So you can use the command called input. Okay, so a is equal to input of enter the value of a, b is equal to input of enter the value of b, and c is equal to int of a plus int of b. So why we are using this int, guys? Okay, if you know the answer, you just post your answers in the live chat. Okay, so what is this int here? So why we are using this integer? If you have any guesses, you can post your answers in the live chat. Okay, so print of c, addition of number. So this is nothing but it is going to represent each and every variable here. So 0 means value of a and value of b, because here we are using the format function dot format of a comma b comma c. Just to see the output, then you'll understand this. Run and then run module. So it's asking for the first value. So enter the value of a. So I'm going to give 5 and enter the value of b 2, and answer is 7. So addition of number 5 and 2 is 7. So I hope you guys got this now. Okay, so yeah, we are getting the lot of response. That is integer, yes, of course. So why we are doing this integer is because whenever you are getting the raw input from the user as a raw by using the input function, it will get the data in the format of string. So that's why if you are using a string, if you are not using this integer, so it will do the concatenation. So for an example, instead of giving the output 7, it will give 52. Okay, if you are not using integer, because it is going to be turned into string concatenation. So that's why we are converting that data into a integer. So integer data type, so integer of A and integer of B, and we are doing the addition so that you got the 7. Okay, so I hope you all clear this, guys. Okay, so that is the second basic program. Okay, let us close this. So first and then second. Okay. So and then third one, which is if and then else condition. So I hope you all know about the if and then else, right? So here if and else, it's just going to be very simple. So while talking about the Python programming, guys, it is going to be very similar like your English language. So whatever you want, you can use that basic like your English language as like it is. For an example, here I have defined three variables: a is equal to 100, b is equal to 50, and c is equal to 50. C is equal to 50. And if a less than b, here another main thing, guys, people used to trouble a lot themselves by facing the indentation error. So what is meant by the indentation error? So indentation is error is simple. So there is a print statement, print of a is greater than b, right? So before that there is a space, right? So because guys, if you are writing any C programming, so we used to write the program like this, right? So a is equal to a is less than b, and then we used to keep braces like this, and we used to write the command, so print any statements here, and we'll use like this, right? So here in this Python program, it is not required to include that curly braces and all, because that curly braces, instead of curly braces, this indentation which is going to decide which part which is going to lies under the certain condition. Okay, for an example, if a less than b, which means it is going to print a is greater than b. Okay, so a is less than, right? So a is less than b. So if a is less than b, then it is going to print a is less than b. Okay, whereas if c is again, so it is a nested if. So inside the if condition, we are printing another if. Okay, so if of c greater than a, so print of c is greater than a. Okay, so it is checking another conditions, or else you can print print of c is smaller. And for this if condition, there is a else if condition. So here else if can be written by using lf and also Boolean function. So before you just guys tell me, guys, while talking about the Boolean functions like and or not, so how will you write and in the C programming, guys? Okay, you can post that symbol in your live chat. Okay, so what is the thing, guys? LF of A double equals to B and B double equals to C. So if you are conditioning, if you are checking it with Boolean functions, so print of something is equal, else condition A is smaller than B. So likewise, we have written the statement. So let us run this. So run and then run module. A is smaller than B because the first condition itself, the condition which is passed, because okay, so A is less than B, right? Yes, of course. Okay, A is smaller than B. So this is the answer which we got. So it is not smaller, it is greater, right? So this is the output which we got. Okay, so I hope you all, yeah, we are getting a lot of response from Gayatri and Akshata and Kalyani and Anuj and Guru. So thank you so much, guys. A lot of people have posted the right answer. That is nothing but in C programming, we used to have the symbols like this, ampersand for and this for or. So instead of that, you can use like a word in wording itself, like you can use and or you can use or. So likewise, you can use this command, guys. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So run and then run module. So you'll get A is greater than B. Okay, the statement is wrong before. Okay, now I corrected it. Now we got the output. Now I hope you guys got this, the complete workflow. So if it is confusing, I'll remove this. So what is the thing we have written? So let us put another statement like. So let us put this one. So A is if A is less than B, then it will print A is less than B. And if else condition, if A is double equals to B, then it's something is equal. And else condition, A is greater than B. It's simple, right? So that's the indentation, guys. Okay, and based on the application based learning, I would like to show some of the errors to you. For an example, there is a statement, right? If there is a statement under this if condition, so there is a statement under this else if, under this statement which is under this else condition. So if you are not intending it properly, so you will face the error. So Control S, run module. So what is the error here? Expected and intended block. So this is the problem where the people used to stuck a lot more times. So what is the indentation? So you just click the cursor here and you just press tab here, or else you just move it to the backspace up to this colon and you just press enter. So whenever something need to be executed, there need to be a colon here, guys. So colon and the statement. Okay, so whenever you are used to face that indentation error, you just press the backspace and come into the colon and press enter once, and then control S. And now if you are running the program again, you won't get the error. Okay, so that is the first way to fix the error. And second way to fix the error, because if you used to have lot lines, number of lines of program, if you face to have, if you have the same kind of error, if you can't able to fix that error, so I'm going to give the second tips. So you just press Ctrl A and go for the format option. So on the format option, there is an option called indent region, tabify region. Okay, you just go for this tabify region. There is a column 4 and you just keep okay. Okay, so if you are keeping that okay, so and then save it and then run it. So if you are facing any error in more number of lines of program, you just fix it out by using Control A and then format and then tabify region and then click OK. So don't change it anything, and you just press click OK and then proceed with it. Okay, I hope you are clear with the if, guys. If you clear about the if condition, you just post I'm clear about if Sanjay in your live chat. And in the while loop, so how to use or how to write a while in the Python. So it's simple. So I is equal to 0 and while of I less than or equal to 20. So keeping a colon. So I hope you all know what is mean by that, because some of the statement which is needed to be done on the next line of this while condition. And print of I, so I plus equals to 1. So what is mean by this I plus equal to 1? I hope you all know, which is nothing but it is a I is equal to I plus 1. So guys, another main thing in the Python program, if you want to do some comments, so you can use the hash symbol. Okay, hi. So likewise, so whatever the text which you want, so you can put it like, okay. So you can use the hash symbol for comment, or else you can use this triple quotes for completing for commenting multiple lines. Okay, you can use this triple single quotes. Okay, so yeah, so Control S. So from run and then run module. So I, which is start from 0 and it is going to end at 20, right? So for, okay, so let us execute a small number. Let us put 10 here. So Control S, run and then run module. Yeah, we got the output which starts from 0 and it ends at 10. Okay, so if you are going to remove that less than, if you are going to remove that equals to, run and then run module, so it starts from 0, it ends at 9 because we haven't included less than or equals to. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. A lot of people have are clear about if. Okay, guys, if you are clear about this while, you just post I'm clear about while Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so yeah, so that's the thing, guys. So that's the thing about the while condition. It's very simple, right? And then let us move on to the next program, which is for and then range function. So edit with ideally 3.7. So here another main thing about range function, guys. So what does it mean by this range function? So for I in range, so it is going to start from initial I in range of 10. So what is mean by this 10 here? So it's simple. You just see the output. So I'm going to give 5 now. So print of 5. You just see the output now. Then you'll understand. For I in range means it is going to start from 0. Okay, because we haven't specified, we haven't initialized I. So it starts from 0 and it ends at 4. It won't include the last number, that is 5. Okay, so it starts from 0 and it ends at 5. Okay, thank you so much, Narendra Bhuvana. Thank you so much for posting. I'm clear about why. Okay, it's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so print of for I in range of 5, print of I. We just printed I. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you need 5, so you just want to put 6 here. So run module. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It won't include the last number. Okay, but if you want to specify in the certain amount of range, how can we do that? It's simple. 0 comma, let us give 10 comma, you can increment some numbers. Okay, so 0 to 10 in the increment of 2. So in the like 2 times the value. So run and then run module. So what are the value which we got? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. It won't get 11. It won't get 10 because we haven't given the destination range is 10. So let us run again. So run and then run module. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is the output which we got. This is the increment wise. Whereas if you want to do the decrement, it's also simple. We just want to give the last big number first and then small number at last. And then in the term of positive number, I'm going to give my negative number. So -2 run module. 108642. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the for in and then range function. Okay, if you are clear about this range function, so for and then range function, you just post I'm clear about for Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. So for function, so guys, don't think about it is very basic, but definitely we are about to explore, or we are going to learn a lot more additional Python programming parallelly whenever we used to work on a project. But before that, you guys want to know about very basic stuffs. And then let us go for the functions, guys. So how to create a function? So it's also simple. So while creating a function, so before that, for creating a function, so there is a two things, right? So function call and then function definition. So for the function call, it's simple. So I like addition, and then we have passed the two arguments like a comma b. Whereas if you want to define, or if you want to define a function, so you can use a keyword called def space addition of a comma b. Okay, so the two argument which is going to get us an input, and c is equal to a plus b, and return of c, it is going to return that c value. Okay, so ans is equal to addition of a comma b. So this is the function call which we have did, and print of answer of 0 dot format of answer. So it's just going to do the addition of this 10 and then 50. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Run and then run module. Okay, answer is 60. I hope you are clear with the basic function, guys. If you are clear about very basic Python programming, you just post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat, so that I'll proceed further to computer vision, guys. Okay, so so if you are super clear with this, guys, so please post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat. Shashi Sanjay will be doing any project. Yes, of course. From tomorrow we are going to work on a project because that is the fourth day. So so I think you have, if you have seen an agenda, so you can able to come into an idea about what are the project we are going to explore. Definitely from tomorrow you are going to work on a project, but before that we want to be strong enough to work on a basic Python programming, how to install a library, because apart from it, we are going to in the machine learning and the deep learning in the natural language processing, we are about to handle a lot of libraries. So that's why you need to get complete idea. So that's why I'm giving this lecture, guys. Okay, so if you are super clear with this concept, guys, you just post super clear Sanjay in your live chat so that I'll proceed it further. Okay, thank you so much, Amjit and Shankara. So it's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for posting with my name. Thank you so much. Okay, so these are the 10 stuffs which we have covered, guys. So setting a Python in environmental variables to access the command window, and installing a Python libraries and basic Python program. So it is a add two numbers, user input, if and then elif, and or not, while or for, a function, and file handling. So these things definitely you'll get the PPT. Okay, I'll send the PPT today. Okay, once the session is completed. Okay, and I hope you all ready for the computer vision, guys. So while talking about this computer vision concepts, so you may have the major doubts about image processing and then computer vision. So for an example, guys, so whenever for an example, if I'm going to pass the certain image, okay, you just imagine this is an image. Okay, this is the book. Okay, don't think it's a book, it is just an image. Okay, if you are processing an image, if you want to apply some filter or something like that, if you want to convert that image into a black and white image, or if you want to apply some filter to remove the like noises, and that kind of processing is known as normal image processing. Whereas if you're talking about a computer vision, it is a computer's vision, right? So it is going to take an input, and it is going to understand some information from an image. So for an example, I'm going to give the same image. So from the image, if that application want to recognize the text which is present in it, so an experience your customers won't forget. So this is the text which is present here, right? So if you want to extract some information, so if you want to understand that image information, so for an example, again, if I'm going to show this mobile phone, so sorry, this image in front of the camera, if my computer system want to identify the symbol or the text which is present in it, or recognizing this is a mobile phone, so likewise this kind of next level process, that is known as a computer vision, guys. Okay, so that is the thing, guys. Image processing and then computer vision. I hope you are clear with this. Okay, and we have got the question about it, just about, I think, file handling. So file handling is simple. So it's like a is equal to open of Pantech.txt of r. So because of the timing, I just script delete. So it's simple. So here r means read. Okay, so a dot read, so which is going to read the text file and it is going to print it for you. So it's simple. So if you want to execute, so I can execute. So before itself, I've given some text in this notepad. So Pantech.txt. Okay, so file handling, edit with ideally, it's simple. So a is equal to open of Pantech.txt, comma R. R means read because we are going to read the data from the text. Print of A.read. So we are going to read and we are going to print it, and we are going to close the file also as well. Okay, run and then run module. So hello guys, welcome to Pantech Solutions. That's what the text which is written in the notepad. So thank you so much for noticing that. Okay, so let us come back to this image processing. Okay, so these are all about understanding about the computer vision, guys. And while talking about the evaluation and then applications about this computer vision, there are a lot more things like image segmentation, edge detection, watermarking, steganography, which is like concept of hiding text inside an images. So it is simple. And I think you guys all know encryption and then decryption. How many of you guys noticed in WhatsApp whenever you used to have a new contact, on that it will show that some it is encrypted messages, so encrypted and then decryption. So if you know that, you just post I know Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so these are the things, guys. So there are a lot of applications like moving object detection, object recognition in autonomous vehicle, satellite image analysis, medical image analysis, OCR, and other applications like satellite image prediction analysis, robot vision, search engines, mobile and camera, pattern recognition. There are a lot more applications. I'm not going to waste your time by reading this. Okay, so we are about to work on a project as well. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of people who known about it, Gautam and then Saida. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. So while talking about what is mean by evolution, I'm just speaking as that's why I just shown that image processing with the computer vision, because if you used to ask your any research passion, your faculties, the previously which they have done the image processing as a research project. Sorry, actually they have done a project which is very old. So the project which is, what is the thing is moving object detection. So they'll place the camera, and whenever the person is moving, so it should detect. So that is their project as well, that is their research project. Okay, that is the image processing. So we are going to apply some filters and some process to detect the background, so the changes between the current frame and then background images. So from that we can able to detect the moving object. That is the normal image processing. But if you can able to so if the certain frame, if the person is walking with one stick, and then he wears some shoes, and he wears some suit and bag, something like that, if he is walking over the frame. So if our application can able to recognize that is the person and that is the walking stick, so drawing the bounding box around the walking stick and drawing the rectangle around the person, drawing the rectangle around the bag, and it's showing the bag. So that is the computer vision, guys, where we are extracting some information from an image or from a video. Okay, that is the computer vision, guys, where we are extracting some information and we are obtaining it and we are projecting it. Okay, so that is known as, guys, okay, that is known as here. So while talking about the best example is autonomous vehicles. So on talking about autonomous vehicle, as we have already discussed, there are a lot of challenges like moving object detection. So even though, guys, I think you guys all know about the Tesla, right? So Tesla autonomous vehicle. Recently, I used to study that in Tesla, apart from the cameras, okay, so apart from the camera, actually, what is the Tesla guy? Autonomous car, guys. It is a driverless vehicle. So whenever the car is driving, so what are all the steps which you need to monitor? It need to monitor what are all the vehicles nearby, right? So what are the car, or is there any bicycle, or is there any truck, or is there any buses? So that kind of vehicle detection. So vehicle detection. Pedestrian detection, so human detection. So where all the humans are there, is the people are crossing. That's the second thing. And third thing from the camera, like road sign recognition, like stop signs or speed limit 20 km signs, or road like what to say, school zone, that kind of road sign recognition, and traffic lights. Apart from it, what is the Tesla car is also doing is, it is predicting the road, guys. It's really surprising when I used to hear that news. It is predicting the road. So whenever it is used to turn, so still now the camera didn't get any proper information still now, because it is a let us take a hairpin end or hairpin bend or 90-degree bend. Okay, whenever the car need to turn left, it is automatically predicting the road, guys. It is based on the road structure previously which acquired the data. It is automatically predicting the road before the cameras notice. It will automatically frame the basic road structure. And when car turn left, and then based on the camera's value, it is reframing that current current environment, guys. It's really surprising. Is it interesting, guys? If it is interesting, you just post it's interesting, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so that is the power, guys, where the deep learning or machine learning or this computer vision, which is playing a major role for doing a prediction or for detecting the objects or obstacles to make the better automation. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, and then let us directly jump on to the practical session, guys. I hope you have already installed OpenCV in your laptop. So pip space install space OpenCV hyphen Python. So guys, another main thing I wish to share with you. So which was, if you want to install a certain library, guys, it can be installed in different ways. So the first way, where you can use this Python interpreter. Okay, pip install OpenCV hyphen Python. And there is also another way to install it from the source, because the before 2 years or before 3 years I used to install in a Raspberry Pi or in a Nvidia kind of hardware. It will take more than three hours. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for the people who posted that. It's really interesting. Snigda and Ramagiri, Sakshi, Nisha, and Swati, Abhinav. It's wonderful, guys. Okay. So whenever whenever we used to install it from the scratch, that is also possible, because previous 2 years before I used to have the Raspberry Pi to be turned on. I'll watch like this. It will install. It will take 3 hours to install the dlib, that kind of deep learning libraries. 3 hours, guys. You just imagine. I'll used to have the heat sink, because whenever it is going to install that library for 3 hours, that will like kind of bursting state. So on the time I'll pick up some heat sink paste and I'll put up the heat sink, and I'll used to manage that heat. So a lot more times I got troubled into it. So that is the installing it from the scratch. At on the 99.9 percentage, it will got failed, or the current will be turned off, or what to say, that Raspberry Pi will be freezed again. I just want to restart again. I just want to start it from 100%. It's really a lot of trouble I faced before. Okay, so to overcome that, we can use this pip install. This is also fully functional, but very something can be installed by using the pip as well. So that's why I would like to show another thing. So that is pip install OpenCV hyphen Python is there, right? So apart from it, so to install that contribution files, you can install by using the command call pip space install space OpenCV hyphen contrib hyphen Python. Please don't forget to install, guys, because it is additional thing. So additional thing files which you needed for your OpenCV. So please don't forget to install. The command is pip space install space OpenCV hyphen contrib hyphen Python. Okay, so I've given the command. I've given that command in the live chat, guys. Thank you so much, Dipon Corner, for posting funny. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so let us continue the session, guys. So installing OpenCV. While going for this OpenCV, there are some of the libraries which we need to know, guys, because it is really wanted to know. So first of all, scikit image. What is known as the scikit image library? So scikit image, which is like it includes algorithms for segmentation or doing a geometry transformation, doing some manipulations or analyzing or applying a filter or any feature detection. So these can be done with the help of the scikit image library. So that can be installed by using the command. So definitely I'll tell that later. And then here we have another library called pill. So it is not pill. So it is just full form. It is a pillow. What is mean by this pillow library? What is the main advantage of this pillow library, guys? Another main thing I wish to share with you, which was whenever you used to use Python programming, guys, if you want to load an image, that can be loaded by using different libraries. You can use OpenCV library to load an image. You can use pillow library to load an image, and I think you can use immutals to load an image. So there are a lot of ways to use or load an image, guys. Load an image or doing any function, you can use different libraries. Okay, so but another main advantage of this pillow, guys, whenever you used to work on high-end images, so high-end images in the sense, if you are using satellite images, so satellite images, it will be like nearly, guys, 100 megabytes of memory, one image, guys. Did you believe this? If you are going to use one satellite images, that image, one image size will be in the memory size of 100 MB. Okay, it is not 10 MB or it is not 1 MB. It is nearly 100 MB. It is small size image. Did you guys believe this? Because on that 100 MB, this is a satellite image where it is highly in depth. So that kind of very in-depth images, like it will be in the format of like .tiff TAF, that satellite image. So that images can't be handled with the help of OpenCV before. I don't know now because I have tried before, I think 1 or 2 years. Okay, that kind of images can be well handled with the help of this pillow library. Okay, that is the main another advantage of this pillow, guys. Okay, so this is also going to be helpful for manipulating and saving or handling with the images. And OpenCV library, of course, programming functionality like any image acquisition from the camera or image transforming from the camera. So those things can be done with the help of OpenCV and Mahotas. So Mahotas is also which includes many algorithm which is implemented in C++, because the library certain library which is implemented in the C++ that can be handled with the help of Mahotas library. So C++ library which is written in the C++ programming, that library can be used in the Python with the help of Magotas library, and then scientific Python library. So this will be helpful. It is just like a scientific calculator and the normal calculator. So a numerical Python and the scientific Python. So which is this SciPy library will be helpful for using like FFT, signal processing or image processing or integration, linear algebras, and those kind of thing can be done with the help of SciPy library. Whereas if you are using this numerical library, numerical Python library, there is an NumPy library for matrix multiplications or some basic mathematical operations can be done with the help of NumPy library. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this library, guys. If you are super clear with this, you just post "I'm super clear, Sanjay" in your live chat. Okay, and now let us go for installing a libraries. I think we have already installed these libraries. So we'll matplotlib, immutals, scipy. So if you want to do that, whatever the library, you just use the command. So pip space install space scipy. So just click install. Okay, it's downloading now. Okay, I'll cancel this because we are going to use different version of scipy later, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so here these are the messages you should get, guys. So numpy and then scipy and then scipy and then other libraries. Okay, you should get this messages like successfully installed, successfully installed. Okay, so and then immutals means so pip space install space immutals. Okay, downloading. Okay, successfully installed immutals. So don't forget to install OpenCV library. So while installing OpenCV itself, it will also install NumPy. So don't worry about it. So OpenCV, NumPy, and then immutals, and then matplotlib. So these are the libraries which we have installed up to now. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. So thank you so much, Sai, Pranay, and Shubham, and Reddy Rani. Thank you so much for posting super clear, Sanjay. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Okay, so I think you have completed these installations. So if you have completed these installations, you just post I completely installed Sanjay in your live chat. You just put I completed Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so guys, if you have completed up to now, you just post I have completed Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, because so we are running out of time. So what we are going to do is we are going to proceed with this basic computer vision on the tomorrow's project, because tomorrow we are going to work on one project, right? So I think that is a project which is I think I forget that project, that is moving object detection, I think. Okay, so that is the project which we are about to learn on the tomorrow session. I think we can able to see in the description box. What is day 4? Yeah, moving object detection. So on the tomorrow we are going to start working on a project, guys. So don't miss out the upcoming sessions. So on the tomorrow session, so before that we'll cover up with basic program of computer vision to how to handle an image, how to import an image, how to change an image, how to convert the certain color format into a different color format. So that kind of thing we are going to explore from this computer vision. And don't worry about this program, guys. Definitely each and every day you will get this source code and this attachment via email or via WhatsApp. Okay, sometimes WhatsApp, sometimes email. Okay, you'll get that definitely. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed the today's session, guys. If you really enjoyed the today's session, you just post I really enjoyed Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, and another main thing about Pantech's course, we are providing the course, guys. So what is about the course is we are already providing a single course in the price of 999, but we are providing in the 750 recently. So AI masterclass, which is 750 rupees, and machine learning masterclass is 750 rupees, and data analytics masterclass is 750 rupees. Each and every masterclass is 30 days. So for an example, a Pantech's one course, if you are talking about artificial intelligence course, which is 30 days of video lectures and which contains 15 plus projects and 10 plus source code, which contains PPT and then mind map. So which includes like 4 supports and then assignments, tasks and everything, which is in the total value of 26,000, but we are providing it for 750 rupees. But so to the next level of extent, so to the lifetime, so to the what to say, once in a lifetime. So that kind of offer we are providing now. So what is the offer is buy 3 course at the price of 999 rupees. So it is a one-time offer, guys. You can't able to get this 3 course at the price of this 999 rupees. Okay, I'll give the link in the live chat. If you really want, you can register for it. Okay, so that with the help of this, you are going to get what are the values you are going to get from this 3 course. So once you have registered in this 999 course, you are going to get 3 course. First of all, artificial intelligence 30-day course, machine learning 30-day course, data analytics 30 days course. Okay, so with that, so what are the values which is present in it? So totally 90 days of video lecture. So it is having a portal is there. So there 90 days of video lectures will be there. So you just go into it and you can learn. So within the value of 12,000. But and also while talking about the projects, you once you have completed the 30 days, 90 days of course. So like data analytics, machine learning, and then artificial intelligence, you can able to get 50 plus projects in your hand. So in your resume also, you can't load 50 plus project, but you can filter it out and you can give 10 projects. So nearly, so based on your what to say, job requirements. So and then 100 plus source code, which is in the value of 10,000 rupees, and technical materials, which is in the value of 10,000 rupees, and bonus task, assignment, and then mindset lecture. Because guys, if you are talking about a Sundar Pichai, he is not only good at skill set, he is also good enough on the mindset as well. So that kind of mindset lectures, which is also given by the people from us, guys, the people on the first day, people who posted like a scam and those messages, so that is all like negative mindset. The people who are only focusing on the negative things are not focusing on the positive things. So that kind of mindset lectures, which was also given by us. So in the data analytics course, we have 30 days of mindset lectures. So that is also value in the rupees of 5,000. And Telegram discussion group, so that is 2,000. And 3 internship certificates. So you will get 3 certificates: internship certificate, AI certificate, machine learning certificate, and data analytics certificates. So which is in the total value of 1,14,000 rupees, which we are providing it for only the price of 999. Given the link which is given in the live chat, which is shown there. Okay, you just click onto it and register for this internship, guys. Okay, and today's short bites, which is about book suggestions. As I have already told you, each and every day we are going to have short bites regarding tech news, books, or programming mind, or something like that. Okay, we are going to have a lot of short bites. So today's short bites, which is going to be a book suggestion. The first book which I'm going to suggest you to read, Attitude is Everything, because the people who don't have the habit of reading books, so you can choose this book. That's why I've chosen this book first of all, because that is very, very small book. Okay, so this Attitude is Everything, which is going to give you a lot more things about success begins in the mind. So whenever you want to achieve something, so because like on the economic level, or in your skill set level, or in your any level. Okay, so if you want to own a car, or if you want to own a house, or if you want to get a job in good company, so each and these stuffs, so these stuffs which start from the mind, guys. It is not based on your economic status currently now. It is not based on your skill set which you are currently now. So it is completely based on your mind. So that's the first point. Success begins in the mind. And second point, you are a human magnet. So what you are attracting. So if you are focusing on only negative stuffs and negative things, you are going to attract that. If you are start blaming each and every time, so this coach is not good, this person is not good, this one is not good, he is not good, and my family is not having enough economical status, and I don't have enough skill set. So if you have these kind of thoughts, you are going to attract that. So that is known as you are a human magnet. That's the second point. And third point, heaven helps those who act. Yes, of course. So apart from the mindset thinking and then dreaming and those things, the heaven which is going to help for the people who are going to act and associate with the positive people. Yes, of course. Even if your friends is not good, doing good, and if you start only complaining, so please try to reach that awareness. Just share that awareness about thinking about positive thing. Don't blaming. So if he is not obeying, so please avoid them. Okay, so associate with the people who are always motivating, always the people who used to learn lot more stuffs. So associate with that kind of people, so that you are going to grow like them. And stop complaining. Of course, you are not going to complain, even though there is some mistake, even though there is some problem, even though it is poor, even though whatever the problem is there, don't focus on it. Okay, so instead just ignore it and try to focus on the positive things. Even though the certain thing which is not good, don't focus on that. Instead, please focus on what you really want. Okay, so what is the thing? Confront your fears and grow. Yes, of course, whatever the fear which you are going to confront it and you are going to grow. Okay, these are all the steps. Apart from it, there are a lot more things which is present in this book, guys, so please purchase it and read it. Okay, which is very low cost, I think 120 rupees, I'm not sure. Okay, please look out this book. It is very small book and it is everything by Jeff Keller. It is a very small book and it is very easy to read. And if you guys did this, if you guys really got this book, and if you guys really read this, you just take a snap of it and you just post it in the LinkedIn and you just please tag me, guys. Okay, so that I'll put the comment on there also as well. Okay, so if you really got this and if you just have the book, you just take a snap of it and you just complete the reading and you just post it in the LinkedIn as well. Okay, so yeah, so that's the thing, guys. And if you have any questions, so we are in the final part of the session. If you have any questions, you can please raise your questions in the live chat, guys. When you start machine learning, so that is based on the agenda. So if you want to know about the agenda, I can show you. So in the description also there is agenda. So here we have 3 courses: AI masterclass, machine learning masterclass, and data analytics masterclass. So this is AI masterclass, right? Yeah, so first of all, tomorrow we are going to work on computer vision. So tomorrow we are going to work on a project which is moving object detection, and then face detection and tracking, object tracking, face recognition using OpenCV, face emotion recognition, introduction to deep learning and its libraries, and deep learning algorithm, and designing our first neural network in 5 minutes, and real-time object recognition using pre-trained model, image classification using CNN, hand gesture recognition using deep learning, leaf disease detection using deep learning, character recognition using CNN, label reading using optical character recognition, which is OCR, attendance system using face recognition using DL and then ML, vehicle detection and tracking, license plate recognition, drowsiness detection, road sign recognition, overview of machine learning. So where the machine learning starts, evaluating and deploying machine learning algorithms for I think power monitoring system, and fake news detection using machine learning, AI snake game design using reinforcement learning, and the natural language processing, title generation. This is a tag identification from the paragraph using NLP and then machine learning. It's just which one is only NLP, and speech and then emotion analysis using CNN and then NLP. And then AI cloud. So in the cloud, how can you use artificial intelligence? So what are the clouds are there? Where you can, if you don't have GPU, so what are the notebooks which you can use in the online itself? So online GPUs, you can use those kind of details, those kind of lectures in the AI cloud, and AI in hardware. So apart from the development in the normal laptop, how can I deploy that? So that kind of hardware ideas, which is also given in this lecture. So these are the agenda. Same as like in the machine learning masterclass, here we have a lot of projects. So only it is focused on only machine learning, like sales prediction using logistic regression. So each and every day it is a project. Salary estimation using K nearest neighbor, handwritten digit recognition using SVM, Titanic survival prediction using naive bias, plant leaf iris detection using decision tree, digit recognition using random forest, evaluating classification model performance, breast cancer detection using various machine learning algorithm, house price prediction, exam mark prediction, salary prediction, stock price prediction, hate prediction, car price prediction. So likewise, 30 projects, nearly like I think 28 plus projects. And data analytics also, it starts from data like basic roadmap to become a data scientist, and Excel, and then pivot table and then Excel, formula and then pivot table and then Excel, and charts, dashboard and then charts in the Excel, and VBA macros automation in the Excel, and statistics, and permutation and then combination, probability, and population and then sampling, probability distribution, hypothesis testing, and Tableau like PI tools, Tableau, Python with the Tableau, analyze and then processing data using Tableau BI tools, and creating dashboard on the Tableau, and Power BI tools, Power BI and then Power BI tools, and dashboard on Power BI, and exploring Python notebooks and installing libraries, and basic Python programming for data analytics especially, and NumPy library, and Pandas library, and Matplotlib library, and Seaborn library, Kaggle. Kaggle. So how to participate in the Kaggle competitions? What is meant by the Kaggle competitions, and those things which is explored in the session, and MySQL databases, and SQL with Python, and MongoDB databases, and introduction to machine learning. So these stuffs. Okay. So these are all the things, guys. So the 90 days of course. Okay. So if you really want these 3 masterclass, like data analytics masterclass, AI masterclass, machine learning masterclass, click the link which is given in the live chat and register for the masterclass in the price of 999. 3 masterclass in the price of 999. Guys, if you have any questions, you can raise your questions in the live chat. Is there any app for phone to do Python coding by Biradar? Yes, of course, there is Python. You just type Python simply. There are a lot of notebooks, but you can't run deep learning and then machine learning on the mobile phone. So it is like basic Python program. Other than that, you can't do a lot more steps. Definitely, you need a laptop to do a hands-on. Okay, is there any other questions, guys? If you have any questions, please raise your questions in the live chat. Pratik Raj, can we get sir LinkedIn? My LinkedIn link is given in the description below. You just click the link and you can connect with me, guys. Okay. How to use PyQt GUI in Ubuntu? Any link to download? Pratik, PyQt for Ubuntu, I'm not sure. But try to install via apt-get install PyQt 5, I think so. Okay, PyQt designer. You just put P is uppercase and Y is small case and Q is uppercase and T is small case and 5. Okay, try it with apt-get. Okay, apt-get install. I think it is possible. Okay, please check it out. Okay, I think I haven't used on that, but definitely you can check it out. Okay. Southern's World. I'm working on PyCharm. Will it be okay with your examples? Yes, of course, Southern. But only thing, you just want to access the certain code in the PyCharm, like PyCharm's directory. So it's simple. You can use it. Definitely. Guys, is there any other questions? Kishore Kumar, the chatbot works great in the trade now section, but when I try to integrate it now, web demo, I got error. It seemed there was an error. I think it may be because of internet, because whenever we used to create in a internet via pure internet, definitely that shows that try again error. Okay, it seems that there was some error during session. So definitely you'll get that error via through internet also. Okay, you just please check it out. Okay. So definitely that will be fixed, or else you just take a snap and you just post it in my LinkedIn messages. Definitely I'll guide you whenever I'm free. Okay. Can we use Jupyter Notebook? Pratik Raj, yes, of course, you can use the Jupyter Notebook, and the people who really register for the internship. So on the internship, I've given the lectures to how to use a PyCharm, how to use a Google Colab, how to use Jupyter Notebooks, how to use a Spider Notebooks, this kind of bonus lectures, which was also given in the internship. Okay, so if you want, you can please check it out. Harsha, are we going to make application or software? We are going to work on a Python projects and then output, as well as we are also about to create some GUI as well. Okay, definitely we'll create a GUI. For CV, webcam is necessary. Moving object detection. Yes, of course. Tomorrow webcam is ready, guys. Thank you so much for remembering. I forgot your chat. Who is that? Okay, thank you so much. And the people who are having your laptops, please take any webcam. But anyhow, I'll have the bonus session in the internship actually. Okay, so in the internship, I've taught how to use mobile phone for your application. So for an example, if you whatever the project which you are working on, like object recognition or face recognition, emotion, whatever the project, like camera based project, you can use your Android mobile phones. iPhone, you need to pay for it. That's why I'm not going to suggest it. But if you have Android mobile phone, you can use it. That lecture which is also given in the internship, guys. So if you really register for that 999 course, you can get that value also. So you can use Android mobile phone instead of using web cameras and those things. Okay. So you can drag your mobile phone so that whatever the application which you have deployed in a deep learning, so that can be deployed with the help of your mobile phone as well. So that is also explored in the internship. Guys, is there any other questions? Debanga, I'm already using version 3.9.5. I use command prompt. Will you be teaching on command prompt? Yes, of course, Debanga, but please try to go for 3.7.8, because on the time before I faced some problem in 3.9. Not problem in Python library, Python version, but problem in some of the library which are about to use by ourselves. Okay, so that's why please use Python 3.7.8. Guys, is there any other questions? Thank you so much, Rudraksh, for posting. It's really amazing. Thank you so much. Harshal, no, I'm not. I'm just an employee. Okay. I'm not. Guys, is there any other question? Devanshu, can we get jobs? Yes, of course. We are already planning it for within a month. We are within 10 to 20 days. We are about to launch the job assistance program. Still, it is in process. It is a huge process. Definitely, it is going to be launched soon. Unknown Sakash. I asked many times from you, sir. Sorry, unknown Sakash. I missed the chat. Please ask your questions again. Biradar, seriously, it's amazing information you give was best. Thank you so much. Ashish, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Akansha Rai, can you explain us something about skin disease detection using image processing? Skin disease, yes, of course. So there are two ways. One way you can use normal image processing techniques by applying any segmentation, any based on color. So based on any feature, we can do that disease detection, but it is not going to be accurate. So instead, we can use deep learning algorithms. So we can use deep learning to detect an image. Definitely we are about to learn, so don't worry. So please collect the image for yourself, okay? So on the session K, please use our code and try to use it with your data set and check how it's working, okay? Guys, is there any other interesting questions? Southern's World, could you cover the procedure on RPI? RPI, Raspberry Pi, definitely I'll cover, but on the last day, that is the 30th day of the session. But definitely I'll cover that, okay? Don't worry. But not in detail, but a little bit. But if you really want Raspberry Pi Masterclass, you can register for Raspberry Pi Masterclass too. Can you join from today with follow-up of 2 days? I didn't get. Okay, guys. Only there is a questions about attendance. Okay, please don't spam, guys. If you have any other technical questions, you can ask now. Okay. Okay, guys. I think it's time to end the session now. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the people who present on the today's session. Because yesterday's session was completely dropped out. So today's session, so thank you so much for the people who gone into here. So thank you so much. And if you guys want to know about any project or product, please visit pantechsolutions.net. And if you want to know about courses, please visit learn.pantechsolutions.net. Okay, so and tomorrow's session, which is going to be moving object detection and tracking using OpenCV, as well as we are about to learn basic about computer vision program, how to handle images, how to morph images, how to transform images. Those things we are going to explore on the tomorrow session. Okay, so that's all about the session, guys. And if you guys want to follow me, you can also follow me through the LinkedIn, and don't forget to follow us on the Instagram. So Instagram link is also given in the description below. Okay, so to know about more updates. So thank you so much, guys. I hope today's session was very helpful for you. I hope and I trust. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. It's me, Sanjay, signing off. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the tomorrow session.